Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Stafford from the gun. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. 35 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Stafford now off the play fake. Throwing this one back at the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Saints will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They go right back to Etienne. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And that's going to fall incomplete on the look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And we talked about it earlier, brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start to his breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Trying for it with Shuck. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams get it back at the 35.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Ready.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the Saints' 32-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set. Go 20.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Well, I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Throwing his Stafford on third. He finds Adams, complete. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stumped down at the 3. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams parlay the interception into points. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. So on first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Shuck. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. 19.
They'll air it out on 3rd. It's complete. This is Olave. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
On the move, headed right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Arizona State. And he is down to the 30-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a give to ETN running right. He's got it in the red zone. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints find their way to 6. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. For the extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints take the lead on that successful kick. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Just an outstanding play by that safety. But I'll say this, Kate, that offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, something over their heads coming eventually.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a man, that's Nakua. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-6 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Straight ahead with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a second quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
2-point try coming up. Stafford getting the offense set.
The Rams will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored a touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Hey, front row. Go.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
To throw, Shuck. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone on 1st. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 13-point lead. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a...
And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Here's Evans set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Chuck now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's ETN on 1st down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Chuck working from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Shuck. Rolling left, buying some time. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Goes right downfield to Olave. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
New Orleans.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. For the extra point, here's Smith. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints get it back to within 6.
Saints 14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Williams on the carry. And they'll take this in for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. To throw, Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. The Rams playing themselves to a lead here at SoFi. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Stafford from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open or close. So you got single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Chuck. The throw left side, caught by Brown. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
The Rams into the dime. 3rd down coming. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Trying for it with Shuck. Throw caught by his running back. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Lady!
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
On the play fake, here's Stafford.
at the 34-yard line.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Red 80!
Third and long for him here. Throw left side, taken in by Adams. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Rams get more points to end the lopsided first half. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Nevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams push the lead to 20.
Rams 34, Saints 14.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First and 10. Here's Shuck. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. He's throwing deep to the left side. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Shuck now on first down. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. He'll throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Back to throw it. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
We'll start the second half with ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Shuck looking to pass here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Chris Olave. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
It's complete. This is Olave. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So 1st down from the 41. Shuck's going to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Short pass brought in. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
They'll run. ETN. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Set. Hawk 7.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And the defense wins this rep. That stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. They'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Set. Blue 60. Set.
Play action now for Stafford. Nakua here. He's got it. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
A run with Williams. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Wanasanker in from the secondary, making that stop.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jarius Sneed with the INT. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
He'll get this one to Brown. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Chuck now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Shuck working from the gun. It's on target to Johnson. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hurt, hurt. 79 Broncos, track 60.
They are throwing it again. Finding Johnson once more. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
The Saints, first down.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Here's Shell, 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. He finds Brown, right side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Check up.
Now Shuck to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll run. This is Williams. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
22.
Stafford from the gun. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Stafford now on third down. Able to find Smith-Schuster here. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Rams have the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the 42. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Catch made right side by Nakua. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Set! Get it, 20!
Now it's Williams. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth.
Back at the 25-yard line.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's second and 13.
Ready! 250!
Stafford now. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Lady!
He'll throw it. That'll be the first and more. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams go up by 12 in the fourth. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Trying for the deep ball. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Rams are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately.
Zebra! 180!
Third and long for him here. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they'll have just one left to burn now. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. Well, this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Yeah, forget that was fourth down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready! Yellow 80! Yellow 80! Tonight!
They're going to pass it here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has the first down for the Rams. And partner, that should be all they need to now coast to this win. Offense is hurrying. Time running down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, 22!
From the red zone now. Flush down now to his left. Throw caught at the 6. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.
I learned to swim from all your burnt bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me come.